A girl once lived in a lighthouse with her father. She was very happy. One day, she was playing outside until a thunderstorm went by.
And now she was alone, afraid, with no one to come to her aid. She looked for him, but didn't find him. Doubts fill her mind. Will she ever get home in time? She saw lights in the distance. She ran to it without knowledge. I realized she ended up in a village.
As the door opened, she was welcomed inside the house, and she established a good friendship with the family there. She was treated nicely and she ate good food there. She thought she was happy, but there was that undeniable feeling of emptiness inside her. It's not her home. She left that house for she was unsatisfied in her new home, but the new family mistreated her, until she finally came to her senses and ran away from that household. She went from house to house, and she was left unsatisfied. She kept asking these words.
Have you seen my father?
And a familiar voice talked to her. It asked her, why does she allow herself to suffer this much? To cry every night, staying at the house she knew wasn't really her home. She has to get out of here. She has to go home where her father is. She has to run to the place where she can be herself.
And one night, she left the last house she visited. The little girl remembers the path back home. No, she doesn't just remember it, she memorizes it. It is written deep within the tablet of her heart. And she sees the lighthouse. She's overwhelmed with joy. With a yip, she runs towards the door and pries it open. Then, she was greeted with open arms that wrap around her like a warm blanket in a cozy evening. She realizes it is her father. She cherishes the moment, feeling his warm embrace again. And then the tears come. She couldn't hold it in. She starts to ask him why he never tried looking for her. Suddenly, the questions are swallowed by deep happiness within her that indicates she didn't need his explanations anymore. She was home. Finally home. The father holds her face to his as he speaks gently.
I made you to be like me, brave like a lion. Whether you turn to the right or to the left, your ears will hear a voice behind you, saying, this is the way, walk in it.
As she started towards home, she realized her father had been waiting for her all along. Her father greeted her with open arms and introduced her with the other two people living in the lighthouse, Jesus and Holy Spirit. Then they had a meal together, exchanging stories. And then the girl realized this moment right here was irreplaceable. And now, no storm will ever be scarier than losing her father.
Mag 2 years na day ko in the Lord, no? Pero sa tinuod lang, dili jud reveal sa ako kung kinso ko. Kana ganing, mismong Ginoo nag-ingon sa imo nga naingon anak ka. Naabot jud sa point na, sige na lang kog pretend. Pa as if na ako na, pero dili jud ito ako. Yes, nana ko in the Lord. Nagawinsol ko, nagapray ko, nagasimba ko, nagabuhat ko sa will sa Ginoo. Pero dili jud reveal sa ako kung kinsa. Ngano naga-question ko sa akong real identity? Kay tungod wala pa man ko ka-move on sa akong past, sa akong ex, sa akong mga crush, since katong bata pa ko. Muna naglisod kog dawat kung kinsa jud ko. Kay napaman ang doubt ug ang condemn. Pag adto na sa akong PR, no, dito ang mas gi-reveal sa Ginoo kung kinsa ko. No doubt and no condemn. Idawat jud nako kung kinsa ko. After sa akong PR, lahi na ako akong na-meet. Mas ni brave, mas nahimong loyal o committed sa Ginoo, mas ni go deeper sa intimacy sa Ginoo.